In Boston, there are two choices when it comes to Australian food. Board a long flight for the land down under, or swing over to the East Boston Shipyard for this Aussie original.
As far as Australian food in general, yeah, it's KO or the highway.
KO Pies fills a niche Sam Jackson discovered when he sailed into town 13 years ago.
There were no meat pies. It became apparent that somebody had to, and it might as well be me.
So Jackson set up shop first in South Boston and then in the rapidly expanding Shipyard, where his handmade pies have a faithful following, a true taste of Australia. Almost.
You got to be bigger in America. Got to do that. Australia has a really weird law about how much meat by law has to be in them, and it's pretty pathetic. It's about 30% by volume has to be meat. I'd say ours are about 80% meat.
Big seller, braised lamb shank.
Which, you know, for us is a very important thing to use Australian lamb, because for us growing up in Australia, lamb was probably the primary meat that we used. And then there's the curried vegetable pie, and meat eaters love it. It's become something that a lot of our mates that come in that eat meat, they just want a pie that's full of veggies.
For daring mates, there's this, the floater, a pie topped with mashed potatoes, minted pea puree, and, wait for it, gravy.
When it goes out to a table, it sort of catches everyone's attention and they're like, wow, I need one of those. Without a doubt, this is the thing that put us on the map.
That and March 14th, the day math mavens celebrate Mathematical Pi Day. Not this pie, this one, the symbol denoting the infinite number 3.14.
We do a special too where we do any 3 pies for $14, which is a bargain. Our record is 1,100 pies.
Recently, when devastating brush fires swept across Jackson's homeland, he organized a fundraiser.
Myself and about 30 other hospitality-based friends, chefs, bartenders, etc. We held an incredible fundraiser in a restaurant in South Boston. We had about 400 attendees. We raised about $106,000 US. It will forever live in the memories of people in Australia for how kind people in Boston are.
A cozy corner amidst the glass and steel of today's modern Kendall Square. The former Hungry Mother, known for its southern cooking, has changed its name and menu to highlight popular French-Canadian dishes such as poutine.
Poutine is on a lot of tables as a first course or as a side dish, very traditional. See, no foie gras or rabbit or duck garnishing the poutine, just cheese curds, the gravy, and the French fries.
The concept of Café du Pays is rooted in Heather Moger's family history.
The French-Canadian thing seemed to work because it matched the space well, and we had a good story and some family recipes to go with it.
Moger's maternal great-grandparents never made it to New England like so many others who came to work in the mills, but their traditions live on.
My family makes tourtière, the meat pie, at Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, which is pretty traditional. We, at my house, make it with pork and veal, but here at the restaurant, we're doing it a little more chefy with venison.
Served not just during the holidays.
Pretty sure the older French Canadians would be rolling over in their graves to know that we're serving meat pie in July. Oh yeah. Another French Canadian specialty, this is cretonne. It's a pork spread topped with maple syrup and fine herbs.
There is French Canadian cheese.
We have Grey Owl here. It's a goat's milk cheese. It's vegetable ash rind. It's from Fromagerie Le Détour in Témiscouata, Quebec.
And yes, even wine.
We've got a few French Canadian producers like Pearl Morissette and Pinard et Fille. They're doing red and white wines in Quebec.
At the bar, cocktails are poured in the spirit of Northern comfort. The gin-based Manitoba and Le Monde Perdue, or Lost World, say no more. What you can say is that this Quebecois-inspired hideaway has been discovered.
A lot of French Canadians at the door. The Canadian Embassy knows about us, so they do special orders of the meat pies. We are happy to be a place that French Canadians and fans of Montreal and Quebec can come and dig in.
And another reminder for you that this program was filmed prior to social distancing. KO Pies is offering takeout and delivery, no outside dining at this time. And Cafe du Pays is going by the name Vincent's Grocer, a throwback to an old-time grocery store that occupied the space before it was converted to a restaurant. Many of the same menu items are still available, and when it's safe to do so, Cafe du Pays will once again welcome diners. Coming up, a culinary visit to Venezuela.